Now I want to talk about this situation when Pop Smoke the rapper. He said Nefertiti catches mood swings. You guys, mood swings only happen because there was a disturbance of energy that disturbed my mental mindset. So why would I decide to happen to be not on like my mental health medication? It's not because of choice. It's because right now I can't get in like everything situated that I have to get situated and get my doctor's appointments met. Yes, I am a legal coach too, for you guys wanted to know. Also in verification, I also talk to my attorneys too. So, so anyways, like I was saying, so why would I have a mood swing if you didn't do nothing wrong? And I'm psychic, so I see everything you do. So it's kind of like, what mood of mine did you want to see? It's like what's not. It's like people always want to take people's like, creations of how they are and want to put it in their persona how they want to be. But no, that's not how it is. If I'm gonna be a nice person, you have to show that niceness back to me. And then I'm in business too, and I'm in a sales business. You guys know too. So of course, in my porn channel, me growing in that business of adult entertainment industry, it's of course, it's just because it just brings out my sexuality. And if sexuality is as a sex therapist is a very good point to talk about because you're learning it from ancient perspectives too. So, but no, back to mood swings. When Pop Smoke told me I have mood swings, like and everything else, no, no, no. I work hard for everything I got in my life, yes, because I'm a career coach and I boost myself up too. So of course. But when he said about mood swings, that I catch mood swings, it's what mood of mine did you want to play with? Like, oh, she want to be nice, so I want to hurt her down. Then I get a mood swing, then I gotta be mean, right? Because you want to take you want to take a itch type of way and make me become the itch that you want to see in me. If you make me be a itch, it's an itch. It's if you make me be a itch, then what the type of itch did you think to see? Like a nice itch or a hard, strong itch? Like, oh, this itch was ripped in my skin type of itch. Why? Because what did you think? What did you think of me? You thought I was gonna be halfway nice and then halfway mean? No, if I'm an extremist at that. If every time for day, moon always energies flow the way they flow, and we program ourselves each day for our enlightenment. Well, you got to think about that too, because in survival from ancient times, like morning, we know to hunt, but at night, we know to go hunt because, well, each day and night, we still have things to know how to self defend ourselves because we had to learn those things each day and night. But of course, as a life coach for self defense, that's why I talk about that. And then as a legal coach, I talk about everything else respectively so you guys can understand everything else so too about me too. So but why would I catch a mood swing if you're not going to do me wrong? Why would I get a mood swing? If you give me a mood swing, then there's a mood swing that I have to show because that's a mood swing. There's a shift of energy that you gave me, and I have to shift my energy to match your energy to give you. So you gave me a mood swing, so now I'm gonna give you my mood swing. And I'm not on mental health medication too, and I have borderline personality disorder and schizophrenic disorder. But I have borderline personality disorder to a very strong stream because my mood swings of rage very, really, really streamful. That's why I give you guys like the therapies also to let you guys know like constructive behavioral therapy of approaches, the natural therapy that also helps with psychology because right now I'm just doing life coaching and talk therapy type of specialities of thinking for my way of life right now until I get back on my mental health medications and everything else too. But at this moment in time, I have to get everything else I have to get because, of course, I lead by example. Of course, when people want to think like, of course, um, I'm building my successes as I work because I already built my successes, but this is just a life story of my story, so you guys actually understand that this is me. So this is not like I get mood swings just because everybody want to say because I have a resting itch face. No, those are not mood swings because I'm psychic. I'm clairvoyant, meaning I sense the energies that you want to see of me and I already know about them. Okay. That's what brings my mood swings to extreme because it's like, which way did you want to take this show? Did you want to take this show as a nice way of a topic or did you want to take this to extreme type of topic? And that's why I show you guys about self defending myself, like me stalking on metal and punching. Like, of course, you guys seen the video. You guys know the video that I have also. That's on my channel to show you guys like how my fist and my anger hits and everything else, and my fighting. Because remember, I told you guys about me like in ancient, like in this modern, in ancient times, I used to have a conquest to go destroy my enemy with the force of the dagger, because then of course it was the submission of them and everything else, and then I would do it to prisoners, because in ancient times, when they talk about Nefertiti was more of a hands-on type of ruler. That's what, when it's goes submitting her enemies, that's what I used to do in submitting my enemies, because it's like they're going against what our grain of salt was, so that was the submission of my enemies. That's the lethal force that I used. So with the dagger, that was the dagger, what it was used for. So it was submitting my enemies, because I know as a woman, I know that I am more stronger with move swings too, and myself defending myself, because a woman who wants to achieve empowerment for herself, of course, I knew that. I knew that I already had people heat on me too. And that's the anger that people got to see of me, because people wanted to reach my breaking point to see what type of fight I could fight. And then that's what made me fight everything nationwide. That's what that fight was about. Because people want to play with mood swings, and then you guys seen on TV. Of course, this is not no, of course, it's not scripted or anything, of course, but it's just giving you guys know the professional viewpoint of sight too, because of course we're adults. I'm 24 years old. I'm reality, like, since we know about, I was born like, in Thebes, in ancient Egypt, in Thebes, so of course in the Middle East countries. At first, Egypt, it's called Egypt now, but it was called Middle East, but it was ancient Egyptian, but we just now call it Egypt. There's like name, at first I looked up in history, at first it was named Mesopotamia, but of course the translation of countries. So we know that we're ancient Egyptians. We know that we're ancient Egyptians. So we named ourselves ancient Egyptians. And then I'm happy that Egypt just said we're Egypt. Yeah, because we're ancient Egyptians. That's where we came from. That was the modern time where we were from. That's when like all of the viewpoints also of our conquest to find the look of life and everything else. Like I know about the Garden of Eden. I know about the Garden of Eden because Ahmed to Forbes also took me there. So of course you guys know memories on this life to me too. It hurt deeply because I remember things. It's like centuries and events that brought more events of memories. So of course, but I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for learning about this core knowledge of who I am, La Nefertiti. I give you guys my full name, of course, La Nefertiti. It's La Nefertiti. It's like Laneferti, La Nefertiti. The reason why is because I'm Nefertiti. That's my meaning of my name. The beauties are the beauties of Aten, and a beautiful woman has come. Nefer for Aten. Beauties are the beauties of Aten. A beautiful woman has come. That's my ancient Egyptian name, as the throne says too. But of course, with my son Tukim Aten, last name, and the last ruler of that dynasty in 18 dynasty, of course. So you guys know my name and you know who you are talking to, of course. So of course in Middle Eastern countries, yes, Nefertiti is here, you guys. So all my Middle Eastern, as Azamic, of course, you guys, like Arabic man, of course, yes. Nefertiti is here, you guys. I know you guys heard your show about what you heard about me, but at least you guys understand more of a topic to understand why everything still happened as the way it happened. Yes, this time I promise everything what we worked for will be better, because we worked for so much more to see brighter days of life. So as I'm healing in this healing disease and healing from myself, I just ask that you heal yourself too, because I'm healing myself every day so I can heal too. So I just ask that you heal too in life too, because we have to heal each other. It's not to fight with each other, it's just to find healing in our lives, so we can each other find healing, so we could heal and not just injury one another of us viewpointing, because that's why I'm speaking on that. But of course, that's why, it's just a viewpoint, you guys, so you guys also understand, so, because, like defending myself, requires so much strength of myself. So it just keeps a nice peaceful outlook for me. It just keeps peacefulness so I can remain peaceful. It's just the peacefulness that I gotta stay harmonized with just to keep myself at peace and balance. But of course, I faced everything I faced for a reason, and there's a reason why I'm here again. So, yeah, but of course, on that viewpoint for the Middle Eastern, that's Afghanistan, Iraq, and everything in the Middle Eastern countries and everything else. So, when you guys see this overview too, just know that this time I promise there's a better way of healing than the viewpoint which y'all thought of, that how it happened, of basically about me, and stuff like that. There was a purpose and there was a reason of what happened. So, yeah, but I'll talk to you guys later, of course. Thank you for watching this video, you guys. Thank you for having, like, learning about me and knowing more about me and just having a therapy with me to talk about life, and everything else in ancient times too. So thank you for the embracement of me. And as a life coach too, I want to say thank you. As a motivational speaker, I want to say thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.